GamerGobble.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of GamerGobble. I'm your host, Ian.
And I'm the incarnation of death.
My co-host, Tim.
It hurts really bad.
Before we get started, I just want to say that today's kind of a special day for Tim and me. Well, not really special for us at all, but it makes us smile. It is the 5th anniversary of the first episode of Game Grumps. That is just something that I thought was worth noting. Not segment-worthy, we don't have enough to say, but we both are huge fans. We love them. Ninja Sex Party, Game Grumps, anything relating to that group of guys. Aaron, Danny, Brian, Barry, Susie, all of them. Phenomenal talent. So,
Where's Holly?
well, Ross, Holly, whatever.
That's what I thought.
Everyone.
That's what I thought. If you're going to mention names, you're going to mention them. Oh.
In any case, big shout out to them. It's great to see them still succeeding and doing great things after 5 years of great content. But enough about that. There is a lot to talk about this week, so let's get started with This Week in Gaming.
This Week in Gaming.
First off, in This Week in Gaming, this is something that actually made me really sad. The long-running Sonic the Hedgehog comics by Archie have come to a close. They are done.
Oh, no, not Sonic.
It's really sad, actually. This is a book that is pretty consistently solid. It's been around since, I think, 93. It is old. It's really impressive that it lasted as long as it did. As of its cancellation, it was the oldest still running book, because you figure books like Detective Comics, Spider-Man, etc., especially like Detective Comics and Action Comics, what you'd think would be the longest running books, which they are, they've been rebooted and renumbered. So Sonic had that title briefly, but it's gone now, which is unfortunate. Tim, you actually would know some things about the Sonic comic from watching the Sad AM show.
Okay.
Remember Sally?
Yeah.
Remember Bunny Rabbit?
Yeah.
Remember Antoine?
Yeah.
They were all characters in the comic too, and that book kept those characters alive for over 20 years.
Is it related to the show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Originally, it was basically an adaptation of the show, then the show ended, and it spun off and sort of continued the spirit of the show. For a long time, they took the storylines weren't the same, but all the characters were.
Did they finish the cliffhanger?
It had different storylines,
Dang it.
so it wasn't the same universe. But they did end up conquering Robotnik eventually. But then there were multiple Eggmans.
But I didn't get to see what Weasley did.
Weasley? You mean Snively?
Snively. Who's Weasley?
Weasley is a family from Harry Potter.
Oh,
Ronald Weasley.
Yes.
Ronald Weasley.
That's what I came tonight. Yes, Snively's the... I don't know why I got that mixed. Well, it's probably because I haven't seen the show in forever.
But it is a really solid cartoon. In any case, it's actually really sad for me to see that book come to an end. It's been around forever. Yeah. But at the same time, a directly related piece of news being that already found a new publisher for a new Sonic book. IDW Comics, who do a lot of licensed stuff. I think Sonic's in good hands with them, although they also do My Little Pony's very good, apparently, comics.
My Little Pony comics.
Yeah, apparently they're really good, but here's the thing. That means we're probably going to get a crossover, and that terrifies me.
Is it?
I don't know.
They're both animals that talk.
It's just weird. In any case...
okay, talking ponies is weird, but not talking hedgehog.
Not My Little Pony being weird. It's, I mean...
Sonic and My
Look,
Little
I
Pony
don't personally get the appeal, but, like, I know why people like
Sonic's
it. It's
been to
smart writing and
numerous
everything.
dimensions
But the
before.
thing there is, why does it need to cross... I don't know if it'll cross over with Sonic or not, but I don't want it to. They also have Ninja Turtles. I don't want Ninja Turtles to cross over with Sonic.
I can't wait to find out who's faster, Sonic or Rainbow Dash.
Everyone knows Rainbow Dash would be faster.
Obviously.
But then the Chaos Emeralds come into play.
Well, Chaos Emeralds don't exist in, what's it called, Equestria? I don't know.
But they will on Mobius, assuming they still use Mobius in this comic.
Oh, or maybe it's a special world where the two combine. Or maybe it's a world where our favorite character goes back in time himself, but actually is in the future with Sonic and friends and a giant space adventure to fight the Metarex.
Sonic the Hedge Pony, Friendship is Magic, confirmed. Guest starring Tails.
Hey, Sonic!
Hey, Sonic! I'm Tails! That's how he sounds.
And there goes the capture.
In any case, I'm happy that it got picked up by a very good publisher because, joking aside, all their licensed work at IDW is really solid. The Friendship is Magic book, which I've never read because I'm not Brony. I'm not really a fan of My Little Pony.
I tried watching it.
I didn't. I have watched it. It's good.
It's good.
It's really good. Like for what it is, it's better than it has any right to be. I absolutely understand why people love it. I don't personally, but I can see why people do. I think if it had struck me at the right time, I would have been a fan. It's just I was into other stuff at the time, and I'm just not interested in it. But its comic adaptation is really solid. Everything else IDW does, their Godzilla books are really good. Their Ninja Turtle stuff is really good. All their licensed work has been great. Sonic's in good hands. I'm happy. They said they are hoping to try and continue storylines from Archie, get some of the writers back.
Get some of their weird mysteries.
I don't know. As long as they can keep some of the characters.
It's the same people, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they'll have rights to the stories.
Yeah.
If they can bring back Sally, Antoine, Rotor, etc., I'd be happy. Those are all characters owned by Sega, technically, so it should be fine. So I hope that happens, but aside from that, another big thing this week, for Switch owners, Splatoon 2 came out. Now, I don't think Tim's ever played any of the Splatoon games.
I watched it play it. I played the Mario Kart map. That's pretty close.
Splatoon is so much fun. I don't have Splatoon 2, which is why it's in This Week in Gaming and not Game of the Week. I didn't have the cash to buy it. I'll probably be getting it, I'm thinking maybe this Friday, and if not this Friday, then probably not until after Sonic Mania next month. But I am excited to play it. I loved the first one. I love the campaign of Splatoon. I think that I thought the first game's campaign was brilliant fun for what it was. It looks like this one's just as good, if not better.
That's good.
I've already listened to the soundtrack. It's phenomenal. The Squid Sisters, my favorite characters, waifus all the way. They are back. That's Callie and Marie, with a plot twist that I won't talk about too much, but Marie goes missing, and it's a big old thing, and they bring back my favorite song from Splatoon, which is sung by the Squid Sisters, and it's called Calamari Incantation.
I get it.
Incantation.
I get it.
Yeah. And it's such a good song, and they have a remix of it called Spicy Calamari Incantation in Splatoon 2 is like the final boss theme. And it's so good. It's amazing. So I am very much a fan of Splatoon 2 from what I've seen, and I have played it. The global demo things, I played all of them, and I loved it. So I'm definitely going to pick it up. I just don't know when. It'll be great to play that with the Pro Controller. Maybe we'll do content of it on this channel, maybe not. I'm not sure. But
maybe it'll be a one-off like ARMS.
I didn't even edit that yet. I forgot about that video.
Okay.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Remind me.
That's okay. I never put up the 33-day video either. So.
We suck at our responsibilities.
Hey, it's not our fault. Completely.
It's not our fault, but it's our fault. In any case, Splatoon 2, fantastic fun. I would love to do more with it, and I am so excited to pick it up. And the final thing, Tim just showed me the trailer for the film Ready Player One.
Yeah, it sounds like a video game, and it's a video game or something. So it's like,
some sort of virtual reality movie thing.
I think it looked really good. You said that
I think
original
the movie will be bad.
Sound good?
I think it's gonna. I think it's.
You said you heard of it before. You didn't like it.
I know
right?
the book was supposed to be good.
Oh, okay, because you said I know you were talking.
I'm pretty sure it's based on a book, and I heard the book was good, but I heard the movie was gonna be bad. But it looked interesting. Bajillion
Spielberg.
Yeah, he's pretty good. My only thought is there's like a billion Easter eggs.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like,
Harley Quinn and Deadpool.
Hey, it's not gonna be like Sing where it's just a bunch of pop culture songs.
Harley and Dead Quinn.
I like how it's the only thing you're pointing out. You're not pointing out Duke Nukem or
Duke Nukem
or
DeLorean,
a mech that's using the Halo assault rifle to kill Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger
or Freddy
Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
I like Freddy Krueger. It's just like Freddy Krueger, but he's like a cat.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Or like an attractive mom trying to get with her son's friends. Freddy Krueger. Bitch. Oh.
Hey, I thought you said we're gonna keep this a friendly.
That was a quote. It's fine.
That's fine. Fine. Sorry.
But no, it's just like.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I think
it looks interesting.
Hey, your favorite part, and admittedly, my favorite part was the soundtrack.
Yeah, it was like a super epic orchestral rendition of Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is funny, but it was cool. And then it transitions into Rush, and that's always a good thing to do. Tom Sawyer is a great song.
The only thing that concerned me was the second half of the trailer, where the first half was like, whoa, and then the second half is like, oh, it's Spy Kids 3 Racing.
Spy Kids 3 is the best movie of all time.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you on that one.
I mean, it's cinematic perfection. It's a Citizen Kane, Casablanca. Logan,
simply saying,
The
I
Dark
just
Knight.
hope-
Screw them. We got the Spy Kids 3. Game over.
It just better be a segment of the movie like it's Spy Kids. There's the cool race part. It better not be the main focus, or I'm gonna be like, oh man, all this video game, and you go with Forza.
We all loved Spy Kids 3, and this looks to be not a worthy follow-up.
Hey, it's better than Spy Kids 4.
No, it's not.
Yes.
In any case, I'm interested by it. I like.
Did we
the
say
Easter
the Iron
eggs.
Giant? The Iron Giant's in it. Too.
Iron Giant was in it. There's a
He's
lot
like
of
in the
Easter
promo
eggs.
image
Look
of
up
the
the
whole thing.
trailer. It's definitely worth watching just for the Easter eggs, if nothing else. It's really cool.
The
to
Easter eggs
see.
and the music.
Yeah, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anything else to say about it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, VR. Did we say VR?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then VR. Also, Truck House,
Yeah.
because all of the future something. I don't know. Looks cool still. Let's see it. I'm
yeah.
hyped for it.
I'm not hyped for it, but I like the trailer.
Okay.
Game of the week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Game of the week.
This week's game of the week is... Hang on, Tim, your phone's ringing.
My phone. What?
Hey, Niko.
What?
It's your cousin, Roman. Let's go bowling.
Oh no.
Okay, cousin, another time. Hey, cousin, it's me, Roman. Let's go to the club.
Roman, no. I'm not even going to try to do an accent.
Okay, cousin.
It's simple, but I'm not going to try it.
Thumbs down from Roman. Grand Theft Auto 4, if you couldn't guess.
The best one, according to many people.
But not me.
It's good.
It's really, really good. It's a great game. 5 is better. But I do think 4 is really solid. So I just picked up Grand Theft Auto 4, and I'm playing it on PC. I've played it before. Years and years ago on 360. I never owned it until now, but I played it a bunch. And I guess we could talk about Grand Theft Auto as a whole a little bit. I'm sure we'll talk about GTA a lot. Tim and I are both big fans of Grand Theft Auto. In different ways. I've played all the games, but I've played less overall playtime than Tim.
You see, I'd like the GTA 5 to play the missions a little bit, at least here and there, to get some
Tim-
cash. He wants to get in a car, crash it 50 times, and then kill me, and then be like, and that's Ian's version
just a
of
prank,
good
bro.
fun. So we have different little ideologies in this stuff.
I think Tim's put more time into GTA 5 than I have by hundreds of hours. But
yes.
I have played every GTA game. Well, not every single one, but all the main. I played GTA 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, 5, and Chinatown Wars. I haven't played some of the story games. I haven't played the DLC for 4, but I have played the main
The big
games.
3.
And well, it's not the big. What do you mean the big?
Yeah,
3?
no, it's San Andreas 4 or 5.
No, for me, I think the main GTA games would be 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, 5.
Okay.
And yeah, they're all good. I'm just gonna talk about 4 specifically because it's the one I'm playing through right now. You know what I like about GTA 4?
Physics.
Yeah, you can push people downstairs and they go forever.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that in 5, but like this
But they
one,
don't go very far.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know which one's more realistic in that case.
Well, you know what? I will say that 5 is much less immersive with the player to character
It's a lot more.
For example, in GTA 4, when you wait for the train, the people will just continue to go about their business. In GTA 5, when you wait for a train, they'll kill you for standing near them.
Yeah, that's one thing. I was just gonna say about like even the small things like cars. When you in GTA 4, you go with someone in a car and you tap them, like, whoa, what are you doing? Like a real person would. But if you tap them, they fall over and die. It's like, well,
Yeah.
they're
Characters definitely have less health in 5. I feel like a lot of this is going to be comparing 4 to 5 because 5 I've played so much of.
Yeah.
I love Grand Theft Auto 5. It's such a good game.
Even the water physics, like when you fly a helicopter low to the water, GTA 4. Did you ever do that?
Yeah,
Or
it's
like
kind of cool.
Water displacement stuff. That's really cool.
In GTA 5, it places a texture.
Yeah, which is still good, but
It works.
it's not the same.
I think GTA 5 is the better game between the two as a game, but I think in a lot of ways GTA 4 does things that are cool.
The only thing that's not
the
good
driving,
is the driving.
it's
the
bad.
driving.
It's like turning boats. Every vehicle is a boat.
Like you'll go 1 mile an hour, make a right turn, you'll leave tire marks and just
Yeah,
it's like,
and you'll
what?
drift into all the lanes, and you'll ding a police car, and they'll shoot you.
Like I've seen real cars drive faster than that, not scared.
Yeah, for real.
I'm pretty sure They could have got a little bit better with that. But
Now, GTA 4, I have to be honest, is not perfect. The mission structure can be pretty tedious. There's a lot of chasing after NPCs, which is fun.
Mhm.
But the thing is, in this game, chases are scripted. You cannot catch up to them until they are at their destination to get out and run from
wait,
you.
which one's this? 4 or 5?
4.
4.
Some of them are like that in 5,
Yeah,
too.
no, because I was going to say somewhere we just watched the videos with that.
Some are like that in 5, but not all of them. All of them are like that in 4. In 5, none of the assassination ones are like that. In 5, it's if you're stalking someone somewhere.
You see, Ian played a little bit further than I did. I got to like the second house that you go to.
I've beaten GTA 4 before. It's just been forever.
Yeah, so
But
have
the
played a
way
bit
that
of
the racing or not racing, the way that like chases work is that they're invincible and their vehicle's invincible until they get to their destination, then they get out and then you can kill them.
wow.
Which irritates me because if I shoot a guy on a motorcycle
You want
50 times with an SMG, he's dead.
Yeah, yeah.
In GTA 5, he would have died. In GTA San Andreas, he would have died. In GTA 4, he'll live. He doesn't care. And then the cops are after me, and then the cops ding me, and I go flying 1,000,000 feet, and then I lose the thing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh. And then you get a call from Roman, and he's like, let's go bowling.
Did you ever pick anything off the ground?
Yes.
That I couldn't even figure out how to do
You
that.
go
It's been
LB.
forever. LB, that's the
You go
one.
up to a brick, you pick it up,
That's
you throw
a
it at
cool
a guy.
feature.
It's only used once.
It's a cool feature.
It's so useless.
Hey, it really helps when you're in a fist fight. You know, you don't just come back with your weapons all the time. You gotta go find them 3 weapon stores.
Yeah, there's so few. That's another thing. They have the whole... There are some things I don't like. I don't like having areas of a map locked out to me in a free roam game.
Mm-hmm.
I get why they do it. They want to keep the focus, but there's a mission marker for a reason.
Yeah.
So in GTA, I think it actually started with San Andreas.
I'm not sure if it goes back further than that, but
No,
yeah, that's
I think
the
it
first
started with
time.
San
I
Andreas,
just saw it.
where you get to a certain point on the map, and if you haven't unlocked that area yet
It's
in the
the edge of
story,
the island that you're on. Like
if
the
you
major
haven't
island.
reached that part, you get the max wanted level and you die.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get rid of the wanted level no matter what you do.
Yep.
Because if you get out of that area, the wanted level just like out of their search radius and you escape them. I'll get to the search radius later. I hate that too.
Mm-hmm.
You get out of their area, the wanted level respawns anyway. It comes back. You cannot do that. It doesn't let you.
Yeah.
So that's dumb. I don't like that. In all the other in GTA's 3, Vice City, and 5, I'm not going to count 1 and 2. They're completely their own beasts.
Wait, before we go, I just want to make sure. Isn't there an excuse in the 4th game why they do
Yes.
that? It's like terrorism. Or
Terrorism.
something? Yeah. Or in San Andreas, it's just, oh no, the train doesn't want to go past
Yeah.
the barrier that's there. For
So
some
they'll
reason.
kill you.
Yeah. And if you go from like one end of the map to the other at full speed at just the right time, you can phase through the barrier and keep going.
Yeah.
I did that all the time. So that was fun.
And like, look, I get it. I get why they do it. They want to keep the player focused and then gradually open the world up to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather just drive around and have fun and cause mayhem wherever I want from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because I almost always end up doing something stupid in between missions in GTA.
Well, that's what
Sometimes I
it's
go
built
mission
for.
to mission, but sometimes I'm like, no, and then I shoot a man.
Yeah.
It's Grand Theft Auto. It
Yeah.
brings out the worst in everyone, and that's what makes it fun. Which is why I wish they didn't block off parts of the city. Again, San Andreas had the same issue, except there it was a little easier to get around. Whereas in 5, it's really annoying. Or 4 rather. In 5, it's not an issue because 5 doesn't block off the map ever.
Yeah. Not that there's islands to block off in the first place.
No,
You just-
I love
They build a wall
I love the
between everything.
structure in GTA 5, the structure of the world. Partially because, LA, I can say from being in LA, they captured the feel of LA really
It's
well.
accurate.
It feels right in that game. Like, we stayed in what you could describe as Franklin's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, when geographically, that's the part of the city we were in, which made me happy. It was cool. And we got on a...
I think I saw his house a few times too. That
well,
was cool.
that seems unrealistic, but...
I bet I did.
And we went from place to place. We went to Hollywood Hills. We saw the area where Michael would have lived.
We didn't see where Trevor lived, but I'm pretty
No.
sure we flew over it at one point.
Oh, guarantee it.
So,
But
you're like,
in
"Oh, here
GTA
it
4,
is."
the map is segmented into islands, which,
and San Andreas.
yeah, San Andreas too. But I'm talking about 4 mostly
Yeah.
here. Comparing it to 5 in 4, and that's because, of course, it's based on New York. Now, obviously, Manhattan is the only island of New York City. but I get why they would make Queens and Brooklyn, or was it Dukes and something?
Well, yeah, because then they'd have to, close off the rest of
Yeah.
the country.
So I get why they
Like,
did
you
that.
can't go
The
back
fact
to
that New
Brooklyn.
Jersey is an island is a little weird to me.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's funny. I really like it. But, whatever. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But yeah. As much as I enjoy the game, those sort of things, the linearity there bothers me. I also don't like the fact that Roman calls you too much.
Roman doesn't.
I
call
like the
enough.
hangout I do like the hangout mechanic, but I wish people didn't pester you quite as often as they do.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're juggling a bunch of people. It's like, Brucey, I don't want to hang out with you. I'm busy. Bye. Oh, sorry, Roman, I can't go bowling. Oh, sorry, Michelle, I'm busy. Sorry, Kiki, I can't do that. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
No, little Jacob, I'm busy. So many people call you. I like the hangout mechanic, and I'm glad they brought it back in 5. I like the fact that people called you, but I think they could have spaced it out better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
I do like Niko as a character. He's funny. He's interesting.
He's Russian.
No, he's not. He's Serbian.
He's Russian.
Yugoslavian.
He's Egyptian.
I'm telling you where he's from, boy.
And I'm telling you that Roman is from the Roman Empire.
Roman is his cousin.
I
They
know.
live together on a farm in Norway.
But no, they go to the big city and to the big mansion. And then it's...
They never get a mansion.
Well, you can,
Do you eventually get a mansion? Yeah.
The
you
bad
get it.
ending, mansion,
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, you do.
So that's something. Spoilers, also.
Yeah.
Not that you wouldn't know.
There are multiple endings, but they're not nearly as impactful as GTA 5's, because GTA 5 had the brilliant multiple character mechanic. All 3 protagonists of GTA 5 are cooler than Niko is, but Niko is still good. I really like GTA 4, but
Yeah.
GTA 5 was better.
Yeah.
Do you really need to play GTA 4? No. The mission structure is pretty tedious.
But hey, it's New York
Yeah.
City. You like New York. I like
That's
New
the
York.
thing I was going to say. They
That's the-
captured LA so beautifully in GTA 5. Liberty City does a really good job of capturing New York, but not quite as good as Los Santos does.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons, because I was born in New York, and then
He
I
came
moved
from
here.
Brooklyn.
No, it's Queens, but he calls it Brooklyn. That's a joke he's been doing forever, and he takes a little chunk out of me every time he says it. But
Yeah, it's Brooklyn. That's why
the point is,
Mario Brothers Blum.
Once a year for vacation, I like New York, and then I saw it in a video game, and I'm like, whoa.
And
New
then
York.
he shot the police.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay, I will say, the police is something I wanted to specifically call out. The police are half better and half worse between GTA 4 and GTA 5.
Why? You say because their AI is better, but the way you have to escape them is worse?
Yeah, well, no, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say, I like the fact that in GTA 4, the police come after you, and until you have like 2 stars and you're resisting arrest, they don't want to open fire. They won't attack you when you're drunk. They try and avoid shooting when there's civilians around. They really avoid collateral damage at lower wanted levels. They're pretty realistic. And they'll try and talk and calm you down while arresting you. But then again, the wanted level is garbage.
Wait,
Because
did you actually do that part with the calling you?
well, they'll call to you and they'll instead of just...
Oh, yeah.
Whereas, but the wanted system sucks because in GTA, obviously, you're evading the police.
Yeah.
The wanted system is a series of stars in GTA 4, and back it's 6 stars in GTA 5. It's 5 stars. And basically, the more stars,
I thought
the more
it was
aggressive.
rock stars.
Shut up. In GTA 1 and 2, it's actually police heads.
Oh.
And whenever they see you, they bob up and down like. Burp, 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 burp.
Oh, good.
It's really funny. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Do you like it?
I like
The
that.
only way to evade the police in those games was to get out of their line of sight and use a pain spray.
Oh, yeah, I knew that part.
It
yeah.
sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But in GTA 4, they tried to be, I guess, realistic, which I understand. I kind of like the idea behind it, where there's a search radius. When you're
Yeah.
within it, you hear the police chatter on the radios discussing you, and you have to get out of their search radius. It gets bigger and bigger until by the time you're at 6 stars, it's like half the size of Manhattan. And it's possible to get out. I've done it, but it's not easy.
It's realistic, but it's annoying in terms of the game.
Yeah, as a mechanic, I don't like it. As a design, it's clever. As a mechanic, it's dumb. GTA 5 flip-flops. The police are fine in GTA 5. I don't have an issue with them. They're way more aggressive, though.
Yeah.
I mean, in
like you
GTA
said-
4, they're like, what is it? LCPD, put your hands up. In GTA 5, they're like,
choose your name.
LSPD, die!
There goes the capture again.
All you hear is, LSPD, die, kill
That's
you.
basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very varied and interesting.
And even the car chases, like in GTA 4, I know they'll try to sometimes get ahead of you first and slow down. Like they'll try to force you to stop.
Yeah.
GTA 5, it just crash into you and force you to crash. That's all they try to do.
No, in GTA 5, they have different maneuvers depending on the kind of vehicle you're
Well,
using.
yeah.
GTA 5's driving, escaping the cop. Their chases are better. And the main reason being, there's no search radius nonsense. It's all about line of sight.
A lot more aggressive, like you said, though.
They're a lot more aggressive, and they'll find you easier.
Yeah.
But they are easier to lose, too, at the same time if you know how. When you get good at evading them, you stay out of their sight for a bit, then your stars start flashing, you evade them depending on the wanted level. It's the same as being outside the search radius in GTA 4, except all you have to do is get out of their sight. It's such a better way to handle the police. It's so much more fun. Doesn't make any sense. No, hiding behind a bush should not prevent the police from finding you. But it's so much more fun for the player.
Well, that depends on what kind of bush. Like, if you're actually inside of a bush...
Well, my point being, it's a lot better from a
Could you do that in GTA 4 with a bush, or is it just...
No, it doesn't matter if you hide. You can hide to make it easier. You can, like, divert them away. And
I mean, like in GTA
radius.
5, when you go into something, your little triangle becomes gray to show
Yeah,
that
it
you're
doesn't do that in 4.
Yeah, so
It's
that's
only
a
in
new
5.
thing they did.
Or no, it does that in 4, because helicopters still shoot you, just like in 5.
Oh, okay.
Because helicopters see you through bushes with their helicopter powers. But
Infrared.
no, helicopter powers. Shut up.
Infrared.
No, they have powers. But
Infrared camera.
anyway, yeah, it's so weird to compare the two because I think GTA 4 tried to be more realistic, but GTA 5 tried to be fun. And in the end, I think GTA 5 wins for that.
And in the end, GTA 5 is a better game.
It is.
Period.
And I respect both. Play GTA 4, but play GTA
Game
5
of the year.
if you have to pick.
$2 billion.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much that game made. But yeah, GTA 4 is really, really good. Don't let it sound like I don't like the game.
Okay.
Also, there's bowling.
Yeah. Wait, well, GTA 5 has golf and yoga and everything else.
But it doesn't have darts and bowling. And
It
pool.
also got rid of Cluck and Bell and Burger Shot and all the good things that...
Yeah, there were a lot of
That
little
was
touches.
annoying.
Okay, a lot of little touches in 4 are better than 5, but 5 overall
Like,
just...
yeah, we made a
tramples it.
flip-flop, but we didn't make buildings that you could walk into except during specific story points.
Yeah, it's
You go back to them
ridiculous.
every once
It's
in a while,
super
but
weird.
It's like, come on, man. It's easy to make a little shop you can just walk into and online, buy a burger. It'd be better than walking into a grocery store buying a Snickers to fix your health.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my little nitpick with the game. They like attention to detail. It's like you could have added your Cluck and Bells and stuff back, but be able to enter them instead of that one point during the story mode where you go through the drive-thru and then you fall from aliens and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was
funny.
fun.
In any case, both are good. Play them both, but GTA 4 totally worthy of being game of the week in a good way.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Hype train.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All aboard the hype train.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Aquaman and Flash and Cyborg and Batman and Wonder Woman.
And also a tiny bit of Superman.
Yeah, but
he may
only
not
his
be
shoulder.
there.
Justice League just got a new trailer at San Diego Comic-Con, and it was good.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Justice League right now. I wanted
Ups
to talk
and
about
downs.
I wanted to talk about the DC movies a while ago, so let's give our general thoughts really quickly.
Okay,
Man of
DC
Steel,
Okay, Man of
good.
Steel. Good, yes.
not
yes.
great but good.
Okay, yeah. Yes,
Batman v
okay.
Superman, it's bad but I like it anyway.
Yeah.
It should be terrible, but like it's just fun. Suicide Squad, it's okay, but every time I watch it, it gets worse.
I like the man who can climb anything.
It's a. I Hate Everything has a beautiful review as part of the Search for the Worst series that he does. Check that video out. But I like Suicide Squad, but every time I watch it, it gets worse. But it's still okay. Wonder Woman. Tim didn't see it. Masterpiece. Absolutely phenomenal movie.
Would
Not
you say it's the
masterpiece, but
first really good
first
one?
legitimately great DC movie? It is phenomenal.
Okay.
And that leads into Justice League. Tim, what do you know about these characters? You know Batman.
Uh-huh.
You know Superman.
Uh-huh.
You know Wonder Woman, kind of.
Yes.
You know Aquaman.
I know
You
Aquaman.
know, what's his powers? Who is he?
Okay, I don't know who he is. I just
King
know,
of Atlantis.
I know that part. I know he swims underwater and he communicates
His
with all
name's
sea
Arthur
life.
Curry.
I remember that now that you say it, but I didn't remember it on the spot. I also know he has a trident.
In one universe, he caused war by making love to Wonder Woman.
And then there's Cyborg. And Cyborg is
Cyborg.
from the Teen Titans.
That's what he's most famous for, yeah.
Now, my question is he
No,
from
no,
the Teen Titans
don't-
in this one?
No. Titans seem like they might come, but not yet.
Okay.
And there's one more character, Flash. What do you know about the Flash?
He runs real fast, and also the new one
Speed
gave
Force.
him lots of electricity.
No, that's always there. It's called
Is
the
it-
Speed Force.
I could have sworn it was just like he just saw the streak behind him.
Nope, it's called
It's
the
always
Speed
been
Force.
the electricity.
And yeah, as long as it's been Barry Allen.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Speed Force. It's how he has his powers. It's a like.
I know they did in the live.
It's a
action
dimension.
TV thing. Yeah, I know about that part where he draws his power from it or something.
Yep, and that's
Yep.
how it is there too. So that's why it looks like that.
He's
They
also
made
the
it-
funniest character so far.
Looks like they're doing that. Yeah, they're making him the comic relief, which is cool. I'm really excited for this movie.
That's his character, isn't it?
What?
Being the comic relief kind of.
Yeah,
the
seems
funny
like
guy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I like it.
Ezra Miller's a really good actor. I think he'll be great in it. So I'm a big fan of a lot of these characters, and I'm really, really excited to see this movie. But I'm nervous because it's a DC movie.
Yeah, they've stopped doing too much goodness. I mean, the Superman one, when he did that,
It was good.
you know, it did everything differently, but it was at the same time it was good. It was dark. It was product placement. It was everything.
Oh, a lot of product placement. Just a ludicrous amount of product
And
placement.
then the man, and then the Batman
Ba-
v Superman, they
BVS
hyped that
was-
up forever.
BVS was bad, but we liked it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Other
just,
than, you
I was having too much fun watching Ben Affleck be Batman and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and
Don't forget Lex Luthor. Skittles. Not Skittles.
Jolly Ranchers.
That's the
Oh,
one.
Granny's Peach
Jolly
Tea.
Ranchers. Jolly Rancher, Jolly Rancher.
Remember he peed in a jar called Granny's Peach Tea and then he blew up the Capitol building.
Daddy did. And then everyone's like, Superman did. See, he
And then
walked out
it
the
was
fire.
immediately pointed out that no, the cripple did it, but Batman still thought it was Superman, even though
Well,
they
the cripple
said it
didn't
was
do
that
it.
guy.
He did it against his will.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No, he knew
Oh, I just never mind.
because
then.
his wheelchair was lined
That's
with lead.
right. I knew about the lead part.
Well, because then Batman's like Superman blew up the Capitol, even though the news says it was that guy with his lead-lined wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Batman, you're stupid.
Yeah.
And Martha.
Oh, you're Martha too? Okay, we good now.
Yeah, that was
That's that.
dumb. That was dumb.
Then Wonder Woman showed up. It's like, I'm a
But she was
spy.
great.
She
For
was
the
a
minutes she was in
spy.
it. She was the best part of the movie.
And
except for
then
maybe
they made the
Batman.
greatest villain of all time.
Lex Luthor.
No, Laser Mouth.
Doomsday.
That's the one.
Yeah, they botched Doomsday
I love
pretty
it.
badly.
I didn't know he was part Lex Luthor. I could have sworn he was.
I could have sworn. Yeah, I could have sworn he was he was born into death thousands of times and
No. It was
Existing.
Lex blood mixed with goo, mixed with
General
superhuman
Zod,
blood,
yeah,
and
but-
some other things.
in the
that
body
they-
of General Zod in a pool of urine.
and it turned him into the thing.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be made out of the collective wills of millions of dying children repeatedly dying over and over to create the ultimate super being. But you know, whatever you say, Zack Snyder, you know best.
Lasers out the mouth and eyes,
Oh, there we go. That's like how he does.
and then he nuked.
He
And
died.
he
but he's
died
fine.
because he's
he
perfectly
died
fine,
because he got stabbed.
But Superman,
Superman died, but he didn't die, and he's back in Justice League. So J.K. Simmons is Commissioner Gordon. J.K. Simmons is such an incredible actor, but all I'm gonna see him as in this movie is J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man's 1 through 3.
the bat signal was in it at that point.
And it looks exactly like it did in BVS.
I don't know. I don't remember it too well. I could have sworn it just needs the over. The bat that had lots of curves. This one looked like it was a blob. With
No, that's how it looks in these movies. That's
I don't
that's the
remember.
Batman emblem for these movies. It's big and fat.
Okay.
It's based off the Dark Knight Returns storyline from the 80s, which is it's okay.
Okay. Well, you got
It's
them.
non-canon, but
And then the new villain, the new guy,
Steppenwolf.
that one, Stephen Wolf.
Stephen Wolf.
Stephen Wolf is what I shall
So they're
call
doing
him.
Steppenwolf, who's a new god. I'm not going to even bother explaining that. You know Thanos from
But
Marvel?
is he from?
Well, listen, you know
comics?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know Thanos from Marvel?
Yeah.
He's a blatant knockoff of these characters, the new gods. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing, but the new
Okay.
gods were first.
Well, DC started copying Marvel after they did the whole thing with called the Avengers.
Yeah, they're about 50-50 with copying.
I mean, they
each
both
other.
had the same thing.
I think I think the Justice League was around before the Avengers in the comics, though. So,
Mm-hmm.
in any case,
A little role reversal here.
eventually they're going to lead into Darkseid, who is the main new god, but Steppenwolf is his uncle, and he's one of his underlings.
Wait.
I don't
his
know how
uncle?
that
What?
works. He's
Okay.
his uncle, and he's one
Sure.
of his underlings. From the planet Apocalypse, and
What a beautiful planet.
it's spelled with a K.
Is it apocalyptic on
A-P-O-
the surface? Is it all broken up?
There's parademons. Those are those weird flying dudes. They're called parademons.
Okay.
They're monsters. They fly. They're evil and stuff. They were in Batman v Superman as well, but only as a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Batman shot them.
Yeah,
Because that was Batman v Superman in a nutshell. Batman killed people and shot things,
Yeah.
but he was Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck was great, so it was all okay. Everything about this trailer made me smile. Aquaman was funny, and Wonder Woman was continuing to be a flawless performance by Gal Gadot. Ben Affleck still looks near perfect as Batman. I think Ezra Miller is going to be a very good Flash, very different than the version in the television show. Which is good because they need to be distant from each other since they're using the same incarnation of the character in 2 universes. They're both Barry Allen. It was like, come on, got Jay Garrick, Wally West. Why do y'all use Barry Allen? But whatever.
Okay, doke. And then with Cyborg, we can't forget our favorite little metal boy.
Cyborg.
I think he's overdone a little bit in the movie in terms of his design.
Yeah, Tim's not a fan of his
Way
design.
too shiny, spiky, too many lights. He's supposed to have the one eye, the middle part, and then the gun hand.
You're entirely basing that on the Teen Titans cartoon.
Yes, I am, and that's my.
He
version.
looks very close to how he looks in a lot of the comics.
There. Wait, in the new one, like the movie. Really? That's how he looks in the comics?
Like in a lot of them, you got to remember the Teen Titans show is it's very much a stylized anime-looking version of these characters.
Yeah.
For the one thing, they're all way younger. They were like in their late teens, early 20s in the comics.
Why they call them Teen Titans, not the Adult Titans?
I don't know.
Adult Titans.
And like Starfire, you know how she has the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
In the comics, the cleavage line was down the whole way to like near her crotch. It was the V-neck. It was ridiculously sexualized.
I thought she.
Same with Raven. Her legs were super sexually.
But what?
Everyone was super all the females were super sexualized.
But I thought Raven's like, and then the Starfire's like, block.
They exaggerated them in the cartoon, and the cartoon's great. The Teen Titans
All
show.
I know is the cartoon.
The Teen Titans show is
does
okay.
me.
It's not great, but it's good. I think it hasn't aged as well as people.
What
think
about Teen Titans Go?
I like it.
I like it
more
actually.
than most. But in
Yeah.
any case, these characters are. This is based on the more adult version of the character from the comics, rather than the version from the Teen Titans cartoon. In any case, I think the movie looks really good. I might get proven wrong, but we're running out of time on the show, so we got to move on to our last segment. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, time for whatever.
Whatever.
This week on Whatever, we are talking about our upcoming vacations.
Yeah.
So, before we talk about what we're doing on vacation, because I don't think either of us have a ton to say,
Not much.
but there is something relevant to the show worth bringing up, is that by coincidence, our families are going on vacation on the same week. Obviously, different places, different parts of the country, but conveniently enough, around the same time. Which means that whenever we're both missing a recording day, which is Monday, we happen to be missing the same day, which means there's only 1 week where we need to be off of the show. That's really good timing.
Yeah, it is.
But not next week's episode, but the week after. So that episode will not be up. There just won't be one that week. GamerGobble needs a vacation too. It might not seem like it, but this has been actually a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
More so for Tim.
Also not getting... Hey, now. I was going to ask did you say you not getting back to like a Tuesday or Wednesday or something?
Yes.
So we might miss 2 days. Are you going to be able to Skype the next one? Okay.
I can Skype it.
Okay, so next podcast 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
And I think so. And I might be back for it. I'm not completely sure. We'll find out.
Okay, doke.
But worst case, I'll Skype it. But there will be 1 week where there is no GamerGobble episode. Probably no Let's Play episodes either. I think we've been working really hard on this channel. Tim more so than me, but both of us have been working hard. And I think we both need a break. So
yeah, that'd be nice.
It's not like we need a break. Like this is so much work, but like it'll be nice to not have to worry about it.
I think we put our.
It's more stressful than you think. Not stress, but it's more work than you might think.
Yeah.
The show, to make it as good as we can, we put a lot of our heart and soul into it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you talk about what we're doing on our vacation instead.
Yeah. So we're both going on family vacations to get that out of the way. Tim, you can go ahead and go first because yours is a little bit more interesting than mine in some ways.
Okay, I'm going to New York for the first time in 3 years, which we used to go every year because that's where I was born in New York, and then I moved here, and so we go see the family there once a year usually, but then for the past 3 years we couldn't afford to go, and now we finally have the money, so we're going back, and it's going to be a shorter one. We usually went for like a week to 2 weeks, now we're going for 5 days, excluding the trip there and stuff, but it's going to be really short. We always plan our vacations out way ahead of time. Like, we pack a few days in advance. We get there, we know exactly what we're going to do. So we're basically going to, from what I've heard, because the plan could change, is like we're going to get there, we're going to go, my family lives in different parts of the city, so we're probably going to go out towards Rhode Island later. First we're going to arrive in Manhattan.
Rhode Island or Long Island?
Long Island. I forgot. Yeah. Rhode Island is. We might go there at one point.
Why'd you
for
go to
something.
Rhode Island? It's a dumb state. It's like an inch tall.
I don't know. It's something with my family between there. Okay, regardless, all from what I know for sure is we're gonna get Manhattan. We're gonna go visit some family and stuff in Queens, which is where I used to live. They're not too far from our old house, so we'll probably see that again. We're gonna go to the beach and walk around the city. We may even go see a Broadway play, which will be cool. And then the second half, we're gonna go, and that's the part. Those are the people we have all the most fun stuff with. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go to my grandma's, which is in Long Island, and that's what I meant. And there, we're probably just gonna spend time with her because we haven't seen her in a while, and she's done a lot for us. Like, she gave me a lot of the college money, which I've used for college, and also for quite a bit of the equipment on the show here, admittedly.
Tim and I have both spent way too much college money on stuff for the show.
Worth it, but still, it's like, whatever. And it did help. It did, yeah, whatever. And yeah, that's about it. Then we're going to go probably do some other fun things. It's funny because the first half is like all the main events and stuff, and then the second half is like the food, because there's a whole bunch of places out there in the city where we don't get to go around here, especially this one place that's called Imperial's Pizza. And I don't know if you've had city pizza before, right? At one point, or never? Like,
not from New
generic.
York.
Not from New York. Yeah, well, here it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a giant pizza pie. I'm gonna say maybe 3 or 4 feet wide.
Jeez, that's child-sized.
It's giant.
That is a human being, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not child-sized pizza. That is the size of a child.
Yeah, exactly. It is giant, and each piece is like a meal in itself, but it is so delicious. And on top of that, they have like a half a restaurant in the back of the store. It's the same place. At the front's like if you want a piece of pizza. The back, they have restaurant seating, and then there they have a plethora of every other generic food you can think of that's served at a restaurant on top of their already amazing pizza. And it's only in that area. I'm not sure if it's a chain. I'm pretty sure it's just that place, which is conveniently like a couple blocks from my grandma's house. So that's like the highlight whenever we visit. We used to go there a couple times a week. Now we're going to go for like 1 or 2 times for lunch or something. But still, it's going to be awesome. And then we're going to go home. So hopefully my house doesn't have too strong of a new house smell afterwards. Because that's always something when we come back home. And it's like, oh man, everything is so weird to me now because I'm so used to being in the city. But that shouldn't be a problem. So that's my vacation.
For me, whenever I come back from vacation, it's the smell of sulfur.
I don't know what sulfur sounds like. It smells like that well.
We live in I'm not going to give the specific name of our town, obviously. Like if it was a big city, I wouldn't care. But it's a small town. But it was a mining town for a very long time. Mm-hmm. It still kind of is now, but it wasn't. I don't know.
We already said it's outside of Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Around Johnstown, around there somewhere.
Yeah, and it just... The water is so polluted in
So wait, you
river,
have the smell of
reeks
the water in your house?
No, in the town.
Or the town. I never really
Get out of the
noticed
car and it hits me.
Wow.
But I'm going to
also I'm
North
Carolina. A
Carolina.
train.
Oh, that's always
Sorry, I
fun.
just want to throw that out. That's
Trains
fun.
are good.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky. I got to take a car.
Business class.
I get to sit in a car with one person less than normal, but still, because my sister isn't going. My older sister isn't going to be going. But we're going to the beach. Specifically, we're going to the Outer Banks, Emerald Isle, North Carolina. Nice town. I've been going there almost every year since I was like 5. It's a family tradition with my aunt, uncle, their kids. Now one of them is married, so her husband. My family, which consists of my parents, myself, my older sister, who is almost 21. She's about a year older than me, and I'm almost 20. She's almost 21. My younger sister, who's 13. This year, my older sister isn't going. She's staying home to make money and I think just hang out with friends and stuff. But which is good because she can take care of our cat, Jojo, who I will name drop because Jojo deserves to be name dropped. He's the best. I love him, and I will miss him dearly on the trip. But he won't miss me, so that's okay. So we're going down to the beach, getting a big old beach house with apparently like a bedroom with like 6 beds in it for some reason. That's my room.
That's the part that's like,
no, that's
whoa.
my room.
Oh, that's your room. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, the beach houses we get are big houses. So, living room, dining room, bajillion bedrooms, This one has a the children's room. But the only people, I guess I'm a child. I'm 19, going on 20. But I guess I can vote. I could be in the. I voted. I could be in the military. I've bought tobacco products before for just fun. I've never actually. I don't like smoking, but we have vaped for my one video I never finished editing. I'm going to eventually. It's on the back burner. It's not even my current priority video for my channel.
In my defense, the first time he shoved it down my throat.
It was really funny. He hated it. I hate it too.
And from that point on, they're done. Whatchamacallit.
I don't do nicotine in my stuff because I have no desire to be addicted to nicotine. And I don't vape because vaping is just a dead. It's a dead meme. It's a dead meme now. But it was a funny meme while it lasted. That's why I own a vape. I got one for really cheap off a friend, Kyle specifically. Tears Life. You know.
Guess we gotta link him again.
No, we don't have to link him. Screw you, Kyle. Get out of here, Kyle. Screw you.
Don't be mean to Kyle.
I love you. But anyway, yeah, so I'm old enough to do all that, but I'm still considered a kid. Whatever, I'm getting in the kids' room. I'm sharing with my little sister. We have like 6 or 7 beds or something, so I'm not too concerned about it. Huge room. I'm not even going to be near her. I think it has a desk, so I can set up to work on videos, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, so in addition to that, huge group of people, including my grandparents, their stupid chihuahua. I do like I like the chihuahua sometimes. Chi-Chi, she's okay sometimes. Yeah, so we're going down, and Tim's phone needs to shut up.
My phone does this thing.
It restarts loudly, even if it's on mute.
Whenever it wants.
It's a stupid
I don't like
device.
that. And it's like, the easy way to fix it is to reset it. I'm like, I'm not deleting everything. No. So.
But in any case,
back to the story.
Yeah, so I'm going down to the beach, big old beach house, beachfront. We're on the point, which means the very tip of the island where the sound, which is the water in between the island and the mainland, meets with the ocean. It's like the main body of the Atlantic. And so we'll get these crazy views of just pure ocean all around. It's going to be super cool. I've been going down there every year since I was little, so there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of passé and boring, but it's a new part of the island, which isn't crazy, but it's like 8 miles up from where I usually stay. So there's going to be slightly different sites. I think it's harder to find coffee.
Well, that's something.
Can't walk to coffee shops quite as easily, but I'll still try. I guess. I don't know. That's not too exciting.
That's a thing.
There's a lot of stuff I love down there. The sight of seeing dolphins early in the morning jumping out of the water.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Just the smell of sea air that I kind of rather enjoy, even if it does smell a lot like dead fish on some days. The fact that there's a marine base nearby, and they do like flyovers and stuff, test flights of like military jets, and occasionally they'll be sitting out and you'll look out and there'll just be this giant marine battleship cruising by, and you're like, yeah. It's like, this is good.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, it's just the sights.
Yeah, he tells you all the cool stories. Like, they build beaches, right? You see them when they're doing that.
That wasn't there. That was in Wildwood, New Jersey.
Place. Okay.
That was in New Jersey. But yeah.
Still, crazy things.
It's a 10-hour car ride in a heavily packed car where my parents just constantly play Rush and the Grateful Dead. Both great bands, but both bands I don't want to listen to for 10 hours straight. So, But aside from that, it's a great time. I'm looking forward to it. There's really good Wi-Fi at all the beach houses. Family, all good cooks, so the food will be good. Lots of snacks. And most importantly, I'm away from Tim for a week.
Oh, man.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Oh, yeah, well, you're not going to see a Broadway.
You're not going to see a show.
Yeah.
Name one. You don't like musicals.
I like musicals sometimes.
Name one musical that you like.
May Liz. That one.
Liz?
That's the one. May Liz. That's the one.
May Liz.
Yeah, that one. That one's good.
May Liz.
I mean, I don't like how much.
May Liz.
Marine.
Les
biology.
Mis.
The point.
Les Miserables.
Big.
My favorite production in the history of Broadway, based on one of my favorite novels.
That's why I only kind of like it, because I have to put up with him singing every single time I see him. I'll be like, hey, Jalvon.
Jalvon?
Whatever.
How do you get everything backwards?
That's right.
Yeah, I'll go to him and just go full like Russell Crowe Javert, like, Valjean, at last we see each other plain.
And then just like now, you
Monsieur
can't stop
Le
him.
Maire,
Just
you'll
like
wear
now.
a different shade.
You can't make him stop. He'll finish
And the
that
issue is
one
I
line.
can't sing.
Yeah, but he'll finish that
So
one line.
I always finish that
all
one.
the way through.
You can't ditch the beginning of
I
confrontation.
can cover his mouth. He'll bite me while he sings it.
You
I don't know
can't,
how it works.
You can't
but
even
it does.
you can't just cut the beginning of confrontation. Confrontation is the greatest song.
So that's the only thing I know. Apparently, the other
May
one,
Liz.
that's
Wow.
yeah, that one.
Les Mis, Tim. It's
Maybe
Les
if I'm
Mis.
lucky, I'll see Mamma Mia. That will be
What about Spider-Man? Turn Off the Dark.
Oh,
The musical featuring songs written by U2.
I don't know. I didn't
It's really
know.
bad. The Green Goblin creates
But-
the Sinister Six after the lab accident.
Okay, we're talking about Broadway shows here.
That is a Broadway show.
We're talking about Broadway shows.
People died in the production of it because it had web swinging stunts and they died or something. Or at the very least were injured and put out of work for life.
Didn't know how we get from vacations to life-threatening plays, but here we are.
Well, there's no... Oh, yeah, and there's a retro video game store, so I'll probably buy something for a Lying Tuna episode.
Oh, good.
So that's a cool thing.
Oh, you're gonna put your channel in, huh? Oh, what do
Check
I-
out Boom Guy. He booms guys.
No, I don't.
He likes those boomy
hey,
guys.
hey, hey,
Slurp them up
hey
like
now.
a cherry on a spaghetti.
Well, anyway, I'll see a Broadway play, so that's something cool.
Yeah, well, I'll
I
see
don't know
Navy
which one.
ships.
And I might have to pay for it myself. That won't be fun. But who knows?
Oh, yeah, and I'll see Blackbeard's house. It's only like 30 minutes.
Well, that
Oh,
sounds
and
cool.
we're probably going to be staying in the town where Pepsi was invented the night before.
Didn't tell me that part either.
Yeah, I've been there. Didn't I tell you that? I found that,
You
like,
told me about the Blackbeard's house. You did tell
this
me
is in a
about
different place. This is
Okay.
the town. It's like on the way. It's like 40 minutes from my beach. We stopped there last year just to chill somewhere because we needed a town to go to. And we were like, this place is on a list of tourist attractions. Let's check it out. And because we always go down, like, now we go down like a day before our family. This year we're going down 2 days before. Just staying in hotels before our week-long vacation starts just because we want to get the drive out of the way before the actual vacation because that sucks. But yeah, we are going there probably. There was a giant mansion with like an acre of gardening, of just like gardens and hedge mazes and such,
Okay.
and like castle parts.
And this was where Pepsi Man lives?
Well, Pepsi happened to be created in that town a couple blocks away. And
Wow.
I saw the diner where Pepsi was invented. And it was just like a normal diner. It just had a little sign like Pepsi was invented here. Get a Pepsi. And then it was like $18 for a Pepsi there.
We have a few signs like that around our town, don't we? Like, I don't know, something was born here.
Alan
I don't know.
Freed.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's our one celebrity. He created the term DJ, so that's cool.
Yeah.
He was the first DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that? Or the first DJ
I don't remember
ever is
reading
from
that part,
here?
so maybe I just forgot
Yeah.
it said that.
It's pretty rad, but it
that's-
sucks.
that's
That's
cool.
dumb. It's a dumb piece of trivia. Not as cool as guys who invented Pepsi.
Yeah, that's
who lived
pretty-
by a mansion, but not in the mansion.
Oh, okay. As I said, it was invented a couple blocks down. Like, then what's this mansion have to do with Pepsi?
Well, it's just there.
Okay,
Just
sure,
cool.
there's just a
It's
mansion.
just kind of cool.
That's just a mansion. Pepsi was made over that way.
Yeah, but the Pepsi place is cool just because it was where Pepsi was invented, and it's a diner. To my knowledge, you can get like novelty Pepsi bottles in there, but they're like expensive because they're
Yeah.
novelty. But you can also just walk in and be like, "Give me Pepsi," and they'll give you Pepsi, and you're like, "This is the original Pepsi, Niko," and then they'll be like, "What?"
Yeah, it's stored in the basement for hundreds of years. Because Pepsi was invented in 19...
It's like in the late 1800s, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Something like that. It might have been.
I'm either right or wrong on that one. I don't know which
Yeah,
one.
that's a good point. You're either right or wrong about that. And on that note, I think we're going to have to put this episode of Gamer Gobble to a close.
Whatever that was, what?
Whatever. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we, of course, upload the show every week, as well as doing a Let's Play right now. It is Super Paper Mario.
Oh boy, fun tales coming up on that one.
Yeah, we'll get to that. In any case, check out our social media if you feel like it. It's rarely updated, but they do exist.
Updated every Gamer Gobble episode.
Well, yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to put
If
there.
you have any constructive criticism or want to tell us how ugly our voices are, be sure to leave us a comment down below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Don't do that, we'll cry.
Hey, this microphone is the first thing that made me feel okay with my voice slightly. Slightly is the key word in that sentence.
You shouldn't. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. In any case, we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Dubai.
Dubai. Goodbye.
I'm the bite person. Don't you try to stop me.